deferred to the second half. Cardinals will get it to begin. Off we go for Minneapolis. And
in Kyler Murray's hand as much as possible.
It is to begin this one, and a throw to the outside and
that Brian Flores complex blitz package.
Play action on second and short, and in the flats it's Trey McBride coming off a huge game. 12
that's in Arizona, but it's the mix of those early passes on first and second down.
It is the first run. Some room for James Conner. You look at
James Conner,
but there isn't a better defense in the league at tackling than Minnesota's. Conner's got it again, lowers the shoulder, has a first down total. Arizona on the move on its first drive. Murray over the middle. He's hit all three tight ends. Quick throw for McBride. Blocks are set up. McBride short of the first.
How they want to play this throughout the day.
Here comes the rookie Trey Benson. Big hole, first down. Trey Benson to the 20. First and 10 from the 21. Conner's got it. Waits for something to develop. Never really does.
It allows you to stay in that formula longer.
On second down, back to Conner. Again, not much there. 10th play of the drive. Murray dumps it off. Conner can't break a tackle.
The field goal.
From Chad Ryland, who's taken over for the injured Matt Prater and had a fantastic year. Now,
whisper across the NFL.
From the 30, Aaron Jones, who had his first 100-yard game since September, fumbles the ball on the first play. First drive this week begins with a fumble that they're able to corral.
Yeah, Sean Murphy bunting. He came. Fortunately for Aaron Jones, they recover.
Darnold the throw on second and 4. Underneath, there's T.J. Hockenson.
Play with these light boxes in the run game.
Fake to Jones. Darnold boots. Another tight end. Johnny Munt turning the corner. First down. Rumbling into Arizona territory.
Any quarterback.
That is some motions across the formation. Fake to Jones. Darnold, this is where he's at his best. Off play action. Now he runs and slides. Second down and 2. Change made at the line by Darnold. He'll toss it to Jones. Aaron Jones has a first down.
Things at hand.
Yeah, coming off his best game, 330 yards, couple of touchdowns against the Bears. Lets this one rip for Addison, but 2
receiver. Their ability to get downfield and win matchups.
Aaron Jones, right side, had a hole, got 7. Trip play, guys. Spotters love that when guys have distinctive uniforms.
No doubt.
On third and short, Darnold in trouble and sacked by L.J. Collier.
Really nice job there getting off the field.
44-yard field goal from Parker Romo, who's
we'll see as the year goes on, but their ability to strike first, play with a lead, sets everything else up.
Greg Dortch charges out of the end zone with this one and gets popped shy of the 25.
By staying ahead and staying on track.
First down pass play. Murray well protected. Slings it outside James Conner.
In this Minnesota defense.
Another pass. Murray steps up and again Conner. Josh Metellus tackles him along with Blake. On third and 1. Conner. Conner's second effort gets him the first. Coordinators Drew Petzing, Nick Rallis. Here's Murray running the ball and sliding
down that backside pursuit the rest of the day.
Second and 4. Back to Murray. Or back to Conner.
And they're just going to have Josh Metellus, a dime outside linebacker.
Play action on third and short. Murray lets it rip incomplete into
the field and falls incomplete.
First Murray incompletion brings the game's first punt from Blake Gillikin. Having a great season. Fair catch taken by Powell. Back. Second drive begins from the 14 and Darnold off play action. Looking long, checking down to Jones, who juggled and caught it and then lost the ball, and this time it's recovered by Roy Lopez in Arizona.
So watching as he has an initial little bobble, he still hasn't put it away. I think he does there. You can tell he's just having a hard time securing it after the catch. I do think he gets it put away. So far, it looks like it will. Yeah, the ref just signaled they put ball in play. This is going to stand.
Kind of a snapshot of what you're...
A great example there.
Cardinals set up at the 19-yard line, and they'll start this season 6-0 when they turn the ball over multiple times. Murray gets outside, stays on his feet, and angles
as a young quarterback.
Second and long, design run. Murray dancing around. Now throwing to James Conner. Conner down the sideline with a flag down. He's got a first down.
The Froholt, the center, number 72.
Downfield. Almost number 72.
Hard, so but not in the NFL.
Blitz coming here. Greg Dortch slips the first man. And another. And now Dortch will ultimately go down. Back in the wrong direction as this first quarter comes to a close, with Blake Cashman getting Dortch for a loss of 3. Arizona trying to take advantage of the takeaway. They'll have it 3rd down and long to begin the second on Fox.
So now they're going real soft here.
And Arizona would just set up the field goal with a short of
the Cardinals.
Chad Ryland, who hit from 32 on their first drive, is going to miss this one wide to the right. Akers at running back to begin this drive from the 35. And Akers has it behind C.J. Ham. Into the arms of Naquan Jones.
They move their safeties all over the place.
Darnold throws outside. Jordan Addison already moving up towards the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 4. Blitz coming and getting there. Kaiser White.
Defensive side of the ball, and big reason they've won 4 out of 5.
Yeah, because you look, and there aren't any huge names. I mean, Budda Baker, yeah, but not necessarily a bunch of star players, and they have really gotten it going. Here's Dortch on the return. And he's stopped by us.
And he's run some really good defenses in his time. It's what got him hired. A hyper-focus on Murray's voice and watch the ball.
James Conner on 1st down. That they're tied for 1st in the West with the Seahawks, who they'll play again next week. Murray steps up and takes off, and he's got all kinds of room. Kyler Murray crosses the 30. First down from the 31. Blitz coming here for the Vikings. Conner with another catch if he could hang on. 2nd and 10. Another flag.
Aaron, it's a challenge.
Everybody coming here. Murray retreats and now heaves for Michael Wilson, who makes the grab.
Now you think back to that Week 2 matchup against the Rams. Kyler Murray had an unbelievable day throwing. Been very quiet since.
First completion to a receiver. Now it's Dortch on the jet sweep. 5 or 6. Everybody up at the line of scrimmage. And then Bale. So just a 4-man rush. Tipped at the line. And caught.
Andrew Van Ginkel was going to come down with that. So the ball's clearly tipped. And then look, Van Ginkel, 43. He's right there. He's got a couple picks on the season already. And then Wilson just kind of out-rebounds him.
It's like that ball gained a 2nd gear on its way downfield there after the tip.
Man.
A little bit of luck right there. 1st and 10 at the 33. Play action on 1st down. Murray with his eyes downfield. Lets it fly. There is Elijah Higgins.
With Jonathan Grenard.
Pass. Holding. Defense number 98. Penalties decline. Result of the play. 1st down.
Kyler Murray's 11 out of 13. This drive started back near their own end zone. They're inside the 15 now. And Conner to the outside with another flag down.
Right guard.
Holding. Offense number 74.
49 rushing yards. And already more than that today. Feed Conner again.
Red zone, they got to finish with touchdowns.
2nd and long. Underneath Trey McBride. Trying to get loose. Stiff arm Smith and then gets tackled from behind. Murray retreats. Lofts DeMercado. Not much there. This a chip shot from 31. And the cart.
Sometimes you just give Jefferson and Addison a chance downfield.
Start the drive with a quick throw, and they're saying we're going to find one way or another to get the ball into Justin Jefferson. Consecutive 1,000-yard campaign. Here's a play that's shut down by Budda Baker.
Because he was going to bring it.
Chandler stays in. 3rd down and 1. Chandler's got it again. He's got a 1st down. We've not seen a
stretch. Get him back feeling this game a little bit.
Play action on 1st down. Darnold looking long. Breaks out of a tackle. And turns a sack into a...
He's big, he's strong, he's very athletic.
Lets it rip, and there's Jefferson again. 2nd catch of the drive. Justin
O'Connell draws up.
All right, he gets Jones back into the game, Greg. Takes the fake, and now he gets it, just like you were calling for. An easy tuck. Vikings facing pressure here. Darnold beats it over the middle to Powell. His foul out of the 2-minute warning.
Keep an eye on Budda Baker right here, bottom of the screen.
Here he comes, and they get there. The sack. His NFL career, but as long as 45. This is 55. It is on the way, and he's got enough leg. And to do too much, they had no choice here. Said, show us what you got, kid. First-year guy to Virginia Tech had enough. 6'6". On first down to the outside for Trey McBride. Bump that.
Remaining, Minnesota won't get the ball back.
Broken up by Gilmore.
No doubt.
Third down and 4. Minute 3 to go in this half. Murray scans out of a tight pocket, delivers a strike.
Him their first-round pick.
They're midfield with a 1st and 10. Murray way back there, now just throws it away. Here in year 2. Murray again, all kinds of time. Kyler Murray directs traffic and now runs. Murray to the sideline, a first down. Credit to this offensive line. Gave up 5 sacks last week, giving Murray a lot of time. Again, they pick up the blitz. He finds Wilson this time in the cross. Vikings rushes 4 with a spy. There's McBride already hit. And flags fly.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 52.
See his head's between his legs, head up, snap.
Murray throws the fade. Harrison Jr. can't get it. Give him a break on 2nd and 5. Murray to the left side. It's McBride again. Metellus hangs on for dear. All right, so 17 seconds, no timeouts. Harrison Jr. to the left. They throw quickly for McBride. They probably have 2 plays called here. Hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're just going to clock. You're just going to clock it. Let it run down, clock it, and kick a field goal.
I mean, see. Ryland with his 3rd make, and so 3-2 and 9-6. 3 field goals to 2, and the Cardinals with a 9-6 lead. Trying to go. Vikings will have it to begin the second half. Ty Chandler backs up, takes a touchback. Yeah, 3 sacks and a takeaway for that Arizona defense in the first half. Darnold looking long. He wants Jefferson. It was thrown behind him, and a flag flies as Murphy helped lead to the PI.
Defense number 23. Butt foul. Automatic first down.
Yeah, I think he gets his elbow tipped just a bit, but either way, the pocket got a little muddy there. You see Collins. Yeah, he gets that run. Fortunately for Sean Murphy Bunting, he's forced 2 fumbles, but he's lucky.
Arizona territory already. Aaron Jones straight ahead. A bit of a seam.
The screen play and that last handoff.
Darnold well protected. Zips one for Hawkinson. The tight end has a first down on his 2nd grab of the
using them together.
Jefferson to the top here with those yellow shoes. Darnold looking his way. Given all day. Now he'll run. Dante Stills got him off balance, and then it's thrown incomplete. Fastest way to lose this game is to get beat over the top by those studs that you're talking about. That's where Darnold's looking here. Tipped at the line and incomplete. One at the top against Murphy Bunting. On 3rd down, Darnold over the middle, wants Naylor, and it's incomplete. No. Romo made a career-high 55-yarder in the first half. This one not as deep and no good. It's
back nowadays wants to stand straight up and down because of him.
Look at James Conner, kids.
Traditional stance.
Losing to
led defense, and they're blitzing at the highest rate of the season, which is saying a lot.
Murray's first throw of the second half. There's a flag down. Murray hits a crossing Harrison Jr., but a flag. Here's a call.
Holding. Offense number 87. Penalty decline. Result of the play, 3rd down.
It's going to continue here.
Yeah, sure looks like it. They do bring 5. Murray over the middle. Broken up by Moreau with the coverage on Dortch, but a late flag flies.
Yeah, so Fabian Moreau, that's who they got the penalty on. They're going to say that left hand slingshot.
Seen more of Moreau in this game because Stephon Gilmore limped off with an injury in the first half. Haven't seen him since. Murray drops the arm angle there and threads.
Kyler Murray today has been excellent.
Hands it off to Conner. And James Conner's got a first down inside the
with a hamstring.
All right, Pam, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Again, they boot Murray. Tries to get around Cashman and does to find McBride. Tripped up by Bynum.
You just can't catch him.
Here's Conner. James Conner converts another first down. Palm of his hand, giving them a shot to pull off this road win. Conner off the left side, spins away from Cashman again. Statistically, this is rare. Guy that can take care of the ball in the passing game, close to 100 passer rating, and 8 yards per carry. Historical context for that. If he's able to pull off those 2 things, get that. On 2nd down and 6 here. Murray wants Harrison Jr. Back shoulder, can't get it. 3rd down, 6. They hand it off to DeMercado. DeMercado nowhere to go. Catch.
Doesn't happen very often.
No, let's get a touchdown.
Please, for all of our sake.
Ryland's kick is close and good.
What's up?
Jones. On second down and 9, Darnold will look to throw. And he gets drilled.
2. That's Wilson. And I don't know what Blake Brendel, the left guard, I don't know what he's doing. They called out.
Arizona with some effective blitzes today. On third and long, Jefferson.
Guys, and big reason for their success.
Ryan Wright sends it away. Back to Greg Dortch. Dortch will watch it bounce and now pick it up. Keep it from the 40-yard line. No touchdowns to show for it. Haven't scored a touchdown in 2 games. First play of the drive. Murray's on the roll. Kyler Murray will tuck it and go out of bounds.
Offense by continuing to extend the lead.
Second and 7. Murray looks to throw it again. He's got Harrison Jr. on the ball. From the 46 to the ground they go, and Trey Benson.
Bring a little life back to their offense.
On second down, Murray, given time, dumps it off, incomplete. He had
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. Keep second down.
Yeah, you see Froholt. He's right there. He's holding.
last plays you're talking about, the turnovers, the sacks. They don't have any of either of those today. Over the middle, climbing the ladder to get it was Wilson. And
who's dropping? Looks like man coverage.
Harrison Jr. to the bottom of the screen. They rolled a safety over him, and so Zay Jones down the middle to draw the flag. Moreau.
Automatic first down.
And so now the second PI on Fabian Moreau. Remember, he's in the game. Stephon Gilmore left with it hamstring and just gets there too early. He's in good phase. That left hand, and he ends up just tackling Jones to the ground.
To finish a drive in 2 games. First down and 10. Murray directing traffic, sets his feet, wants him in the end zone. Harrison Jr. He's got it. There's the touchdown.
And it kind of matches, and again, Moreau is in there playing kind of a reserved role, kind of thrust now into a full-time spot with Gilmore out, and you said it.
10. Looking to get their 5th win in their last 6 games. They go 73 yards in 5 plays. The key play, the third down penalty. And then the rookies got it for the touchdown. The first of the day from either side. The running back to begin this drive. From the 30, Darnold to throw off play action. He'll throw on the move, and he's got Jalen Naylor. First
to this Minnesota offense.
From the 48-yard line, here is Akers, getting outside, staying on his feet. Biggest run play of the day.
180! What's up?
Akers takes the fake this time. Darnold looking downfield, scans the field, zips it for Jefferson, came back.
Corner, stop. He's just going to sit in that hole. But now, if he doesn't come back to the ball, this ball's knocked down. He's in the backfield.
Yeah, use him any way they can. He swings out. Window dressing, but what they wanted to do is taken away, so Jefferson finds a... He's to the top on 2nd and 6. Hockenson is open. First down and goal for the Vikings.
It's easy reads. That's football.
Inside the 5 with a 1st and goal. Darnold looks to throw for it. Pressured from behind. Keeps his eyes downfield and has a wide open man for the touchdown.
They're going fast. They're trying to get Munt initially, Joe, on a little throwback. Mack Wilson did a nice job initially defending it.
Connor. They give it to him. Connor's got a big hole. One of his best. Back into the gun goes Murray. 1st and 10 at the 42. Quickly outside to Greg Dortch. Connor's out there blocking this time, and Dortch. On to the 4th quarter we go here in Minneapolis. Both quarterbacks starting to heat up. Kyler Murray and Sam Darnold both leading their teams to the end zone for the first time today to finish off the 3rd. In the Cardinals offense. Vikings rush just 4. Murray lets it rip. Harrison Jr. can't get it. Tight
right now, pre-snap looks like man blitz.
Moreau on Harrison to the bottom, and it is 1-on-1. Murray keeps it alive. Kyler Murray looking to make magic. Heaves one. Murphy picks it off.
Nowhere to go, and then they bring a 6-man pressure. Initially tries to scramble. Now, this is going to go down as a pick. Obviously not as good as a punt.
Murphy, 5th one of the year for him. Vikings on offense. Now looking for the lead. Wow, this one's blown up.
Here from Minnesota.
2nd and 14. Linebacker blitzes. Kaiser White hits Darnold as he throws, but it's threaded through to Jefferson.
With a guy bearing down on your chest. It's the exact same route Justin Jefferson made last series when he came back to the ball. Same exact landmark, and this ball is thrown on time in the face of pressure. And these last weeks.
In Arizona territory from the 42. Looking up top off play action. Pressure gets to him. Darnold gets back to the line.
He has to be able to process and handle a lot.
Saw Murphy Bunting going to the 10. That means Starling Thomas is on Jefferson here, who got open. Jefferson now turns into a blocker and helps bring Darnold. 12 minutes left from the 30. Not hit Addison yet. Here he is inside the 15.
Two guys out in the route. It's a pretty two good guys to do it.
1st and 10. Darnold floating. Jones end zone, almost had it.
One-on-one. Mac Wilson. It's a great ball. And you know, listen, sometimes good players struggle. And right now it seems like Aaron Jones is in his own head. Had the two. He's been such a good player.
Darnold has it hit at the line and incomplete. Arizona rushes 4. Darnold back of the end zone. Too tall for Addison.
Bounds.
Parker Romo with his 3rd make of the day.
In these one-score games, they handle it very well.
Kyler Murray has it hit at the line and incomplete.
We want to win the game however we have to.
Connor on 2nd and long. Around the left side. Breaks out of a tackle. James Conner continues to charge forward. He's still going. And who did not take it easy on him. The toughness and resolve you see, he says, comes from that upbringing. Murray heaving one. Sideline. Wilson pushed out of bounds.
And John Madden called it. How's that for a full circle moment?
So good. Connor's blown up in the backfield. They rush just 4. Murray goes underneath. Trey McBride hunting it and finding it. 1st down, Arizona. From the 42, back to the ground in Connor. And again, it's Jalen Redmond, who hardly against the top run defense in the league. 2nd and long. Murray to the short side. Harrison Jr. toppled right away. Draw play. DeMercado downhill for the 1st down. 49 rushing yards last week. They've not allowed a sack today. Over 100 yards on the ground. Murray to the sideline. Harrison Jr. to the top. Right away out in that direction. It's Trey McBride.
Make it a 2-score game. You're in trouble with the time remaining.
11th play of the drive. Connor inside the 15.
One on the top here. Trey McBride
looking that way. Quick out. McBride makes it 1st and goal for Arizona. Yeah, head start there up front.
Oh, they're going to call this on the offense.
Yeah, they had a case pointing those fingers. Out of an empty set. Murray in trouble. Throws it away. Nobody. An intentional grounding coming up.
Offense number 1.
Got man coverage again. Buying him over there on McBride.
Handed off and right away handed to Trey Benson.
We got a picket fence across the goal line.
Play it safe underneath. Trey McBride inside the 5.
So this is an interesting decision.
Low snap there. Good job to pick it up by by Blake Gillikin and put 3:20. One timeout from the 30-yard line. Here they go. Darnold has Jefferson swinging out of the backfield. We've seen that.
Get as many plays they can on the plus side of the 2-minute.
Darnold steps up, lets it go. There's Addison with a perfect throw.
Big dig coming in behind it. That vertical just clears so much space in the back area of that coverage.
Hurry to the line, handed off Cam Akers. Good surge over the right.
Getting as many balls snapped.
Blitz is coming. Darnold moved off his spot, has to heave it away. Arizona's gotten after him on 3rd down today. Showing pressure and bringing everybody. Hit at the line and incomplete. Melled in the Vikings. Jefferson and Addison both to the top. Darnold lets it rip, and there he is. Justin Jefferson saving the day.
Not be forced to go for it on 4th down and now have a chance to beat you.
Hawkinson can't get it. Flag flies.
Little choice route. Oh, I don't know.
Defense number 34.
That's coming from a receiver.
Yeah, listen.
Automatic first down.
All right, so that's what they see. He's grabbing that right hand from that.
At the 13 with 1:57 to go. Bubble it outside. Addison with a couple blockers. Addison crashes to the 5. Fumbling problems. Darnold will look to throw for it. Pressure from behind. Hits Jones out of the backfield. Redemption for Aaron Jones.
Extra point, but I'm not jinxing it.
Don't say a word about extra points. It is good.
We got trouble. We got trouble last week.
We did.
Just asking a lot out of Kaiser Wright from his linebacker spat to match that man coverage.
Wilson.
So expect a lot of different pressures from Minnesota.
Coming here. It was Grenard that knocked it away. There's the pressure. There's the sack. Harrison to the top. Pressure again. Murray evades it. Kyler Murray looking to run. Stays in bounds. Is tackled at the 30 by Grenard again. Keep their hopes alive. Murray lets it fly. Harrison Jr. can't get it picked off. Shaq Griffin. Minnesota's on the verge of doing it again.
To most down the stretch.
And so they are who we thought they were.
Fourth down, kick a field goal to go up 6 and end up losing by 1.
Biggest comeback win of Darnold's career. Biggest comeback win for the Vikings in 2 years. We're back after this.